It is homecoming 2023. And
Main down, just go ahead.
main down. Okay. All righty. Alan's trying to get our sound right here, so we are ready for homecoming 2023. There's a big crowd, a lot of reunions here tonight. I know several people that are here for reunions, but should be a good chance for the Centurions to put on a show tonight against the Berea Bulldogs. Centurions coming in off a record-breaking game last week against Union County, in which they had two people in the backfield rush for over 200 yards each. But they will have a new opponent from Greenville County. They'll be taking on the Berea Bulldogs. I'm joined tonight by Alan Knight and Toney in the booth tonight, and we're about 8 minutes away from getting this party started. So, Alan, I'm going to let you go over who our starting lineups are for tonight.
All right, starting on offense, we have number 2, Trayshawn Suber. He's receiver. Number 1, Grayson Bradley, receiver. Number 51, Logan Brown, tackle. Number 75, Amari Shipman, guard. 66, Brady Alexander is the center. Number 77, Stephen Odell is the guard. Number 58, Levi Bishop is tackle. Number 23, Landon Deaton is the receiver. Number 8, Xavier Hill is listed as receiver. Tonight's quarterback is Kamaje Brackett Browning, number 3. And then our running back is number 2, Jalen McGill. And our place kicker tonight is number 20, Mason Dixon. On the other side of the ball, on defense for the Broome Centurions tonight, we have corner number 13, Asher Littlejohn. Safety number 0, Trayshawn Suber. Safety number 12, Amaji Martin. At corner number 15, Darren Crook. We have at linebacker number 24, Tristan Cromer. Linebacker number 14, Cam Scruggs. At linebacker number 8, Xavier Hill. At linebacker number 17, Troy Agnew. The defensive line is made up of number 72, Lance Fowler, number 9, Bryson Airwood, and number 56, D.T. Thompson. And our punter tonight is number 31, Jonathan Hughes.
And our starting lineups are brought to you by one of our new sponsors.
Take the master down just a little bit more.
Okay.
Now,
want to make sure they can hear us this week.
I know, but
didn't hear us last week at Union, so we want to make sure we got plenty of juice in there. All right. Getting back to what I was saying, was our sponsor for the starting lineups is Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry. I need to put the Y on that. I'll put that on there in a minute, Austin. But Austin Birch has joined our crew. That Austin played football here at Broome High School, was the kicker, and as he told me, he was mainly in charge of practical jokes on the sidelines. Also played for Coach Toney. Coach Toney, what can you tell me about it?
I remember Austin very well. You talk about someone that would love getting on that floor after that basketball. Austin did a splendid job doing that.
Well, Austin now is Dr. Austin and is a pediatric dentist here in Spartanburg. So again, as my wife said, if you want to join the No Cavities Club, you need to make sure that you get in touch with Austin about that. To get hooked up with Austin, be a member of the No Cavities Club. Again, if you are looking for your teeth to be cleaned or whatever, but welcome aboard, Austin.
Hey, I'm sure he did an outstanding job being a prominent dentist in Spartanburg.
So we're waiting now, almost ready for the captains, and we're going to be getting on with them in just a minute here.
Looks like we have number 3, Kamaje Brackett Browning. Number 77 is Stephen Odell. Number 14 is Cam Scruggs. And number 24 is Tristan Cromer, our captains tonight for Broome.
So we will be seeing the Centurions come through the stands here momentarily to make their entrance for tonight's ball game. Again, I had the opportunity of chatting with all 4 of those young men this past Wednesday night at Pizza Inn and really had a good time talking with them. Unfortunately, our sound didn't come out good, so we'll have to catch them back either post-game or some other time there and redo what we had as far as what they had to say about the ball game. Broome tonight wearing the royal blue uniforms with the Vegas gold numbers, Vegas gold trim, white pants, and the Vegas helmets with the Centurion logo on there. While Berea is wearing the all-white uniforms with white helmets with green numerals.
Right now, the captains are being shown the coin for tonight for the toss. So Berea is going to defer to the second half, giving Broome the first half.
So the Centurions always look forward to when they get the chance to get the ball, they want the ball. Broome will be receiving, and we will get a chance to see the Sugar and Spice backfield right off the bat. Coach Toney, I ate from Sugar and Spice yesterday.
You did? Hey, what'd you have, Coach?
Well, I had a roast beef sandwich, and my beautiful wife had a grilled chicken sandwich, and I also got some onion rings.
Oh, I tell you what, you can't beat that, Coach. I was there about the early part of the week. I had me another chili cheeseburger, plenty with those onions and fries. Great food.
So go by and see JC and Harry had a good chance. Was telling him about the Sugar and Spice backfield. He got a big kick out of that. So Centurions are preparing to take the field. I've never seen that before, and I like that. The officials are actually having a prayer before the ball game right now. That's something new right there.
Yeah, it is.
I could say something smart like they need it, but I won't do that though. But I do respect that, and I think that that's really, really neat what they're doing there.
Let's go nice on the referee's night and give them a mulligan.
All right, we'll give them, or as my wife calls it, a mahoney. She hadn't got the mulligan down. She knows it's an M word there, though. All right, here come the Centurions now. But you are watching Broome Centurion football tonight on Cox Sports Broadcasting. We will have all the homecoming activities on at halftime also. That they've done some of the preliminary introductions and some of the background on the contestants, and they will be, I don't know if they're going to redo those again when the halftime comes around, but I have got that pre-recorded if we need to do that. But we want to make sure that we honor these young ladies. This is a huge night for them. Okay.
They had a relatively large court, too.
All right.
This time.
All right. My daughter in the truck tonight. She's home from Charleston this weekend. Said it sounds a little grainy, Alan, so I need to turn it down some.
Turn the master down.
Okay. Katie, let me know if this is better. And here's the opening kickoff.
Wait a minute. Why did he call fair catch?
Call for fair catch,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
On the play. And it's going to be Centurion football.
Marked on the 30.
On about the 30-yard line. So we have got our first offensive series now. That was, you just had a chance to see the Larry's Trophies kickoff. Okay. She said it's sounding distorted, so let me turn it down a little bit more. Okay.
Kamaji throws out to the flat, got his receiver. He's got grass.
And he's gone. He is going to the house. He's actually letting up right now. And the first play of the game is a 70-yard touchdown pass. Who is that?
That is Mr. Suber.
Okay. Suber with the touchdown. We didn't have a chance to even put up a thing.
I'm sorry, that's Xavier Hill.
That's Xavier Hill, number 8, not number 0, but it is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown Centurions. Mason Dixon on to attempt the PAT now.
Got to get our personnel on the field.
That happened so quick, I don't think that anybody was ready for that. Okay.
Nope. There come the hanky.
All right, we're still working on adjusting the sound appropriately now. That Katie, keep me posted.
You can turn our individual slides down a little bit.
Well, I don't have the individual mics thing. I just have your headphones and what you hear, but I don't have an individual control for each mic. It's just a master switch there. So, again, here we go. We're going to do the Total Industrial PAT. Chris Simmons and his company. Here's the kick is up, and the kick is good. So we have only played, where it was before. Is that up or down? Okay. All right. She said perfect now. So the Broome Centurions now have taken the lead by the score of 7-0 on the Cleepers Construction scoreboard.
That only took 13 seconds off the clock.
Right. And speaking of time, we have got our new time sponsor with us tonight. Again, that is our new sponsor is the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry. Austin Birch again. We have 11 minutes and 47 seconds to go. And is it time for you to schedule the next teeth cleaning appointment? If so, get in touch with Austin. There's a kick, the Larry's Trophies kickoff.
In and out of the hands of the receiver.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 24-yard line. And that's where the defense will come on. The Spartan Waste defense takes the field.
Bulldogs will start this possession first and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Again, Spartan Waste defense keeping the upstate green and clean. Mark Nelson and company. One back in the backfield, two receivers to the bottom, one up top, one H-back. Ball is faked. Now thrown sidearm. It's up in the air, and it's playing the batted ball, and it's picked off by the Centurions. The old tip drill, Coach Toney.
Hey, look like they were tipping off.
He's not stopping.
Hey,
it's still going. We got a rugby play going right here.
He's carrying the whole team.
Wow.
He gained about 15 yards.
Who was it that got the interception? Could you tell?
I did not see the ball come out of that mess.
It was a mass of humanity.
Number 24, I think that is Cromer, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Tristan Cromer was our defensive player of the week from 2 weeks ago.
So that brings up a
Pizza Inn.
1st and 10.
And it's a sugar and spice offense on the field now. Ball's given to J-Mac. J-Mac looking for a hole, still looking for a hole, still looking for a hole, and is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Centurions.
Yeah, he's waiting on somebody to hit him, but nobody got it anywhere near him.
So very quickly, the Centurions are on the board again with the Carolina Spine and Health touchdown. Centurions was in this week to get an adjustment there. Made my neck and back and shoulder feel better. But go by and see our friends, and we'll be talking about some specials they got going on here this week too. All right, now it's time for the Total Industrial PAT. And Tristan Cromer was still celebrating his touchdown, or excuse me, his interception, and he's the late man getting out there. I think he was signing autographs on the sidelines. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Hey, that's some good things for the Centurions. 2 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns.
That's hard to beat.
Can't beat that.
So we are just underway here, and our score quickly right off the bat is Broome 14 and Berea 1 play. And just want to mention something right off the bat today, that I am broadcasting the game tonight with a very heavy heart. That I lost a very special member of my family. My little furry granddaughter Penny passed away this afternoon just before coming for kickoff, and she is my honorary homecoming queen tonight, though. Penny, you're loved, and you will be remembered, but you are the honorary homecoming queen for tonight. The Larry's Trophies kickoff is going to be fielded and downed up around the, where do they spot that?
16-yard line.
Or is it a 26-yard line? No,
the 16.
16-yard line. I'm sorry, I was looking at the other end of that yardstick.
He called for a fair catch and then took off, and they said, no, you can't do that.
So, no, you can't run when you call for that. So
It was caught by number 7, Amari Hagler, and once again, he tried to do a volleyball dive on it.
So it's a Spartan Waste defense now. The ball's given off to the running back, and he's going to be slung down right at the line of scrimmage, and I believe that was Cam Scruggs on the tackle.
It was. So they lost. Gain of 1.
It'll be 2nd and 9 on the 17-yard line.
Beautiful night for football, kind of a taste of autumn in the air this morning when my daughter and I were out. The ball snapped through the hands of the quarterback. Let's see, is it going to be a touchdown or a safety?
Safety.
It's going to be touchdown. Holy cow.
I thought they just landed on the quarterback.
Number 72 for the Centurions had the ball.
And that was Lance Fowler.
So it is another Carolina Spine and Health touchdown, Centurions.
Mason Dixon on to kick the PAT again.
Wow, I have not had a chance to hardly catch my breath yet, and we've already put 3 touchdowns on the board.
In about a minute and 35 seconds, they've scored 21 points.
The total industrial PAT is up, and the kick is good. Mason Dixon 3 for 3 tonight. And our new Cleepers Construction scoreboard said the Broome Centurions 21 and the Berea Bulldogs 0. And looking at our Spartanburg pediatric dentistry clock, wow, we have only played, we still got 10 minutes and about 25 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1, and it's already 21-0.
I'll tell you what, where the scoreboard's operating, they may have to put some new lights on that thing tonight.
All right, Jonathan Hughes is ready to put the ball in the air.
All right, the Larry's Trophies kickoff ready, and Hughes gives it a high end-over-end kick. Hits the ground on the true hop. Number 8 picks it up. There was a block in the back, and I saw that one. It was a poor one at that. Number 47 from Berea blocked the defense, the defensive player coming down in the back, and the official saw it just as quick as I did.
So that's going to back them up about halfway to Packlet.
So that is our first D2 Power Sports flag on the play. And it's going to be a clip on the kickoff, and that's going to mark it back. So treat yourself to the better things in life. Go by and see Bruce and John Poole at D2 Power Sports, located on the Heron Circle. All right, here we go.
So they got the ball spotted on the 16.
Man in motion this time. High snap again.
Yeah.
Quarterback pulled that one down, hands it to his running back. He's going to get out to about the 30-yard line, and I believe he's got
another
Pizza Inn, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. We're at Pizza Inn every Wednesday night at 6:30 for the coaches show and to honor our players of the week. Usually have a full house there, but we've got room for anybody else that wants to come. We'd love to have you on Wednesday night.
All right, 1st down and 10. The ball is now spotted on the 27-yard line. Got a man in motion. Another
high snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to throw. He breaks contain and gets around the end and is going to be run out of bounds about the 36-yard line.
So that'll bring up about a 3rd and 4. He got 6 yards on the play.
Is that third or second?
Second, sorry.
2nd and 5 is what they're officially going to call it.
Making sure everybody's on the same page, looking at their call sheet.
Out of the shotgun, man in motion this time. Quarterback dropping back to pass. Looks like he set up the screen, and it's going to be complete, and he's going to be, look like this short of getting the first down.
He looks like about 1.5 yards short.
So it's going to be 3rd down, and the Premier Sports Lighting yard to get is about the 40-yard line, or just before the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and very short.
No, they gave him first down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, it looked like it was short. So let's give him a Pete Sin 1st and 10. Hold that Premier Lighting yard to gain. Quarterback changing plays at the line. He's got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. High snap given to the running back, and he's going to be slung down in the backfield by number 58. That's D.T. Thompson.
He got about 0.5 yard out of that.
Ball's on the 40.
So 2nd down coming up now.
They're setting up at 3 receiver set, 1 to his left.
1 back in the backfield. Quarterback checking his play sheet. Out of the shotgun right now. Man in motion. He gives it to the sweep on the jet sweep. And it's going to be a tackle for loss. And on our tackle for loss, that is going to be one of our sponsors of the week on the tackle for loss right now. That we have got our tackles for loss. That is the Upstate. I'm trying to find their thing right here. That is our Upstate Property Sales and Stephen Garland. So they lost yardage on the play. It's 3rd down right now. And the yard to gain on the Premier Lighting is about at the 49-yard line. Dropping back to pass, throws it sidearm, and throws it incomplete. And we have got 4th down now. And so it is a steel core industrial and welding supply punt situation now. Checking on to the field, the Berea punt team. And again, I know that Brandon Coates was, I believe, having a homecoming get-together for celebration from Steel Core Industrial and Welding Supply. So we appreciate them sponsoring our punts this year. In punt formation now. The ball is snapped.
Rugby kicked.
He got the kick off, and it takes a big bounce. Wow. It's taking a huge bounce, and it rolls all the way down
to about the 5-yard line.
And that's where the Centurions will next take over on offense there. The Sugar and Spice offense with the Sugar and Spice backfield check into the game.
Your lights are on. Please come to your car and turn them off. Again, the driver of the red Ford Explorer, license plate 26.
All right, getting the call from the sidelines.
Centurions have a lot of real estate to work with right here.
Oh, they'll burn that up in about a second. Oops.
Bracket Brandon on the run right here. He's trying to turn the corner. He's got the corner turn and gets out of bounds up around the 15-yard line.
And that brings up another.
Pizza in, 1st and 10. Let's see if they move the sticks. Let's see where they mark it. They may have said that he went out. Now they're going to move it. Okay, we're not going to. We're going to be nice to them tonight because I liked what the pregame prayer the officials had. That was a classy move on their part.
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
We will. We'll be nice.
All right, 1st down. High snap. This time, the quarterback he's going to stiff arm a man, and he's going to be knocked out about. Where's my line, Judge? About
it's another pizza in, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive.
We're on the 27-yard line.
Ball's thrown out, complete. Nice move with the ball, running up the field, getting to about the 35-yard line.
And that was Grayson Bradley on the reception.
So, had a good talk with KBB, or the man who was the sugar in the Sugar and Spice, and was talking about the biggest thing he had learned from last year to make him a better quarterback was reading defenses. And so he's read them well tonight. There's a high snap.
Over his head. Somebody better land on it. And I believe
it was recovered.
Yeah.
Stephen Odell picks his quarterback up.
So that's a huge loss back toward Cowpens. Going to bring up a third down. And
third and really long on the Premier Sports Lighting line to gain is all the way out at the 39-yard line. Centurions drawing up the play right now. Coach Fleming's signaling it in. They've got twins to both sides, one back in the backfield. Got 14 on the play clock right now. But need to pick up 22 yards right here.
Another high snap. It's going to look to
He's
pass.
got a man wide open in the middle. He's got the first down. He is going places with it.
He's going home.
He's got what they got the angle on him, and they're going to push him out of bounds. And that was number 1 for the Centurions.
Yep, and that was once again Grayson Bradley.
So
that brings up a pizza in.
1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. Centurions are on the move again. That was a wide open pass, and that's something that I've really noticed this year, that Brackett Brannon has been a very accurate passer in the passing game. There's a snap.
He pulls the ball, trying to find room, and he gets sacked.
Clobbered. Nothing there on that play.
Nope. He's going to lose 5. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. Waiting on to get the play.
Play being sent in right now.
Got 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, hands off to the right, back.
J-Mac.
He's gone.
Is on the attack. J-Mac bounces outside. J-Mac gets down to about the 1-yard line.
So that brings up a pizza in.
1st and 10, 1st and goal, should I say.
All right, once again, still with that. Over the head of the quarterback again.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that sailed right over his head.
We've seen about 4 of those between Berea and Broome. Snaps over the quarterback's head.
Yeah. KBB wasn't too happy.
All righty.
So that brings up a 2nd down and halfway to Cowpens again.
And I believe the Centurions are making a little personnel change here. Maybe giving his center a breather here for a minute. On the keepers, KBB going the other way. Turns the corner. He sidesteps a guy, and he gets down to around the 11-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from, let's see, about the 12 probably.
Yes.
So the Premier Sports Lighting line to make is the goal line.
All right, waiting on to look at the defense. Calls in.
He's got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top, dropping back to pass. He's got out of the backfield, threw it behind J-Mac. He still catches it. Touchdown, Centurions! It's a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown pass from Sugar to Spice, and the Centurions are on the board again. So it is time coming up now for the Total Industrial Marketing and Sales PAT. Mason Dixon owned the attempt to PAT. There's a snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good.
So with 3:51 remaining in the first quarter, Broome is up 28-0 over the Berea Bulldogs.
On your Cleepers Construction scoreboard, We will have the Larry's Trophies kickoff coming up. Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry clock reads we have 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. And your Kleeper Construction scoreboard, Broome 28, Berea 0. And let's go now. Get ready for the Larry's Trophies kickoff. That looks like Jonathan Hughes stepping it off now.
Getting ready to put his foot in it. Ball's up.
This can be a high end over end kick. It's caught on the run at about the 22 and then hit immediately. And the defense.
That was Darren Cook on the stop.
The Spartanburg Waste defense comes on the field. Spartanburg Waste keeping our upstate clean and green. Martin Nelson and company do a great job of that.
Berea's coming out with a twin receiver set. One back in the backfield out of the gun.
Twins to both sides. The ball's faked the handoff in the backfield. Quarterback throws it and he hit immediately. He caught the ball up around the 33-yard line for a minimal gain on the play.
And that was Jared Cook on the tackle. Darren Cook on the tackle. I'll get it right in a minute.
All right. To the line of scrimmage. No huddle. They're giving him we're going to give him 3. We're going to say 2nd and 7 right now. Quarterback looks over. He's got trips to the top. One receiver to the bottom. He sprints out to the top of the field up here. He's going to throw one deep up the sidelines. And that ball was knocked away. Good defensive play then. That may have been Bradley on the coverage team. Oh, Preston Thrift. Sorry, Preston.
Trying to read the number.
No, I can't read the number. I haven't put my glasses on yet. I knew I forgot to do something.
That'd be a help, Coach.
Yep.
I got a screen in front of me. That's why I'm having to get real close to Barry so I can see numbers.
All right.
This screen
We got to see if we can get that screen removed.
messes with the numbers.
All right, come on over.
So 3rd down and about halfway to Cowpens for
The
Berea.
Premier Sports lighting line to gains all the way out at the 42-yard line. Man in motion this time. And we have got Laundry on the field. I believe we got a delay of game, which we do. A D2 Power Sports flag on the play. That's going to be a 5-yard walk-off. Again, if you want the better things, treat yourself to the better things in life, like a jet ski or a pontoon boat or a Can-Am. I would love to have any one of those or all of those.
Well, let go of some of that retirement money and get you one.
I believe my wife would say something against that.
All right, snap.
He's dropping back, trying to throw it up the field. He's got a man open, and he caught it. It's going to be a big play for the Berea Bulldogs.
That was number 8, Jay Austin, on the reception for Berea.
Up to about the 41-yard line.
So it's going to be a pizza in 1st and 10. Berea, that may have been their first down of the game.
I think it was their second.
Second, okay. Running back's got it right here. He's going to churn forward and get down to about the 36-yard line. Berea trying to put together a drive right now. Centurions leading 28-0 here in first quarter action.
2:37 remain in the first quarter.
On your Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry game clock, game time. Here we go. Twins to each side, one back in the backfield.
Got a man in motion.
Centurions were coming with pressure right here. He gets the pitch off and driving forward. I believe he may have gotten enough to get the pizza in 1st and 10.
And he was stopped by number 56, D.T. Thompson. I'm going to have to get me a light over here.
Okay.
So, yes, that is a first down for Berea.
So move the chains.
And that's their 3rd one. Getting a call from the play, from the sidelines. Once again going with that twin receivers set.
Centurions with 4 down linemen right now.
He's looking to throw.
Sprint out pass, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. He's going to fire it up the field, and he threw that one away.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he was being chased with most of the defensive line.
Had a lot of people in the neighborhood then. Centurions are bringing pressure now. 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Covering up 2nd and 10, 31-yard line.
Play being signaled in now.
Once again, Berea coming out with that twin receiver set. One back in the backfield out of the gun. Got his
Man in motion, coming towards your screen. Dropping back to pass. He's got a slant. Again, that time, corner was playing way off. That's too big of a cushion right there.
Yeah.
And it was able to complete the ball, and they've got the pizza in 1st and 10. So Berea with their most impressive drive of the night now.
And he was stopped by number 13, Asher Littlejohn for Broome. This time he's got trips to his right, one to his left.
Dropping back to pass, looking to throw. He's going to try to get out of the pocket. Boom! What a hit over there. That is a Carolina First Insurance big hit on the play over there.
And that was Chance Williams.
So Chance Williams lays the hit over there, and if you want to avoid the big hits in life, contact Matt Fulmer at 864-579-8585 to make sure your insurance policy is in good standings.
A 2nd and 14 now for Berea.
Tackle for loss on the play.
Coach just made a change in the call.
That was a upstate property sales loss on the play. Dropping back to pass. Quarterback, he's got a man open again. Did he catch it? Centurions are signaling incomplete. Troy Agnew was pressuring the quarterback then.
So
And it's going to be incomplete, so it's going to bring up 3rd down, and the line to gain to get the 1st down is 13 yards away.
It's 3rd down. Broome Centurions. Thanks so much.
Twins to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top. Man in motion this time, an empty backfield now, dropping back to pass, looking for somewhere to throw it. He's going to be pressured and sacked on the play. Troy Agnew back there along with, looks like number 72. And that is going to be a upstate property sales tackle for loss.
that number 9 was Bryson Arrowwood on the help in the tackle.
And that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter now. And your score at the end of 1 quarter is the Broome Centurions are leading by the score of 28-0. We'll be back in just a minute. Keeping the drive alive.
We ask for all spectators to be seated in the bleachers after entering the stadium. The hills and grassy areas are off limits. Please clear the pause area behind the press box once you visit the concession stand or restroom. Again, we appreciate your cooperation in this matter.
Alrighty, and we're back to Royal Stadium. It is homecoming tonight, and the homecoming crowd has been treated to a Broome early offensive show, and it will be 4th down right now. They looks like they're going to try a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah.
I would
50 yards.
Wow.
Centurions got tricked last week on a fake field goal. So
Bulldogs will attempt the field goal.
Snap is up.
blocked.
Oh, okay.
It was blocked, so that really didn't work real well.
No, it didn't. So Broome will take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 49-yard line.
So it is a Sugar and Spice starting to drive right now.
I'm sorry, 41-yard line.
While we've got a chance, we want to mention breaking the action. We want to manage Faces of Total Victory. A breaking the action sponsor. We'll get back to them, and here we go with the play. Brackett Brandon hits Troy Agnew. He's going to come all the way across the field the other way. I don't know if this was how they drew it up or not, but he's going to get something out of it. When it's all said and done, he got how many yards now? I think he got 5 yards. He ran 50 and got 5.
About 6 yards.
Okay. All right, well, this worth it then. He got 6. Agnew checks back to the line of scrimmage right here. 3 receivers to the bottom. 1 receiver up top. 1 back in the backfield with Brackett Brandon.
Looks to pass.
And it's going to be complete.
Down to the 40-yard line, and that's going to bring up another.
Pizza in, 1st and 10 for the Broome Centurions tonight.
Number 0, Trayshawn Sugar. For another Broome Centurions, first down.
Once again, 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. High snap.
Giving the ball to J-Mac. J-Mac's going to drive forward for a gain of probably around 3 yards on the play.
This ball's now spotted about on the 37, 38-yard line.
So it's going to be, let's say, 2nd down, a long 6 or a short 7, depending on what water you're drinking tonight. Well, how full your glass is. Twins to both sides. Sugar and Spice in the backfield.
Looking over to get the call from the coach.
Dropping back on the option look. Brackett Brandon's going to keep it, and he goes down about the 35-yard line.
That's a gain about 3.
Had a little discussion with him Wednesday night about carrying that ball like a loaf of bread. And he said he had just been chewed out that day in practice for that.
So he knew what you was talking about.
Yes, he did. He said he didn't know why he did it. I said, is the ball that heavy? He said, yeah. I said, don't you give that excuse. That'll never fly.
All right, 3rd down.
Ball's given to J-Mac. He breaks the tackle. He's still going forward. He's still graining tackles. He's got the 1st down, and that's just pure effort then by J-Mac.
So that brings up.
I hadn't even taken the last pizza in thing off, and we got us another one here. So
27-yard line of the Berea.
Centurions are on the march now.
Got 3 receivers to his right, 1 top.
1 up top, Sugar and Spice, Brackett Brandon and McGill in the backfield. Looking to throw. He's got the stop and go trying to throw it. Now he's going to run it.
And
we got Laundry on the field. And that one's coming back.
Yep. Got holding. So we're going to take it back 10.
So
we're going to knock on Packlet Mill's door.
They try to hitch and go then. And that was pretty well played by Berea. So the official's going to mark this thing back at about the 37-yard line. The ball will come, and it is a D2 Power Sports penalty flag.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 20.
Hopefully our friend John Poole's watching tonight. He usually watches the games on Friday night. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. Sugar and Spice in the backfield. Dropping back to pass is Brackett Brandon. He's getting pressure. He's going to run. He's tucked that ball. He's going to run. He spins and runs and gets down to about the O. I couldn't find. I can see Broome on the field, so it was about the O.
Yeah.
The 2nd O. Yep. So nice gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down now and about 8 yards to go. He gained 12 on that carry right there.
Getting to play again.
On our Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry, we've got 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining here in second quarter action.
High snap.
J-Mac with the ball trying to turn the corner. He's got a hole there, and we got Laundry. He's got a touchdown, but he's coming back.
Must be a holding call.
We have a flag on the play.
Touchdown Centurions, and there's a flag on the play.
That's what I said.
We echo those sentiments.
Yes, we do.
Where's the man? There you go. Another holding.
Yep,
Holding on the Centurions.
We're going to take them back
Holding on the offense.
close to Packlet Mills again.
Reminds me of that good old Beatles song, I Want to Hold Your Jersey. Or something like that.
All right, ball spotted on the 30-yard line.
So it's going to bring up second down now. And where the hole took place, probably second down at about 14.
13 on the 30-yard line.
Twin receiver set.
Dropping back to pass. Brackett Brennan's going to throw one deep. He's got Troy Agnew.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Centurions. It is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown. And the Centurions are on the scoreboard again. PAT team out there for the Total Industrial. PAT, Mason Dixon to attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Mason's perfect on the night.
So while we're waiting on teams get back on the field to play, give you some highlights from around the county. Greer's up 7-3 over Bowling Springs. Burns is up 7-0 over Wren. Chapman's up 15-8 over Clinton. Southside and Carolina are knotted up at 0 apiece. This is a shocker. Clover 14, Dorman 0.
Wow.
Yeah. Northwestern 14, Gaffney 3. Greenwood and T.L. knotted up 7 apiece. Let's see what else we got going on here. Landrum up 12-6 over Southside Christian. Lawrence up 14-0 over Union County. Spartan High and Riverside are knotted up at 0 apiece as of right now.
So we are watching right now the Larry's Trophies kickoff getting ready to take place.
8 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And that is on our Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry.
You might as well go ahead and put up the hanky one.
All righty, let me get the hanky out now.
Or my man in the white
Y'all would
hat.
not believe how many graphics I've got on this thing to try to find all these over here. I probably got 50 graphics over here.
Well, that was against Broome, so they're going to back them up 10 yards.
The words of Steely Dan, we're going to backtrack and do it again.
Gee, if anybody can handle there, Coach Cox, you're the man with the plan.
All right, let's give Jonathan another chance. Get some air under it.
All righty. There's a line drive kick that's going to roll. And man, I wish I could get my golf ball to stop like that. That ball died. He's going up the sidelines.
He
God,
went out of bounds.
I'm so glad. I could envision a Broome player just decking him going when he pulled up like that. I was glad to see they pulled off.
He was knocked out at the 25-yard line.
So the Spartan Waste defense checks in on the game right now. While we got a quick break in the action, just want to mention the Art to Heart 50th year celebration. I know my brother unfortunately had to cancel one this week because he came down with COVID. But he will be starting those just as soon as he gets well and is able to get back.
Berea's quarterback looking to
In the
throw.
groove.
Oh, wow.
That was almost picked. That could have had pick 6 on it.
It could have, and that was number 8, Xavier Hill on.
Was it 8 or 9?
Depends To me, it looks like an
It's
8.
Preston Thrift.
Is it? Okay. So that's hard to see those numbers.
25-yard line.
So 2nd and 10.
Two receivers, three receivers up top. One of them was almost out of bounds. I didn't see him up there. Ball's given to the running back, number 1. He's going to break tackles, and he's going to get right. Looks like he got the 10 yards for the first down.
I'm looking at this line, John. Yeah.
Well, they're going to mark it back a little bit.
Yep. So
He didn't get a good spot, so it's going to bring up 3rd down, and the Premier Sports Lighting is 1 yard to gain here. 3rd and 1. Got to get just across the 35-yard line. The ball's on the other side of the 35-yard line.
got a man in motion. Looking to throw and got
It's
it.
complete, and he dropped it.
Incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
He tried to pick it up real quick, hoping nobody saw it, but unfortunately everybody saw it. So that's going to bring up the Steel Core Industrial and Welding Supply punt situation now for.
He looks like
they're going for it.
They're going to
go for it.
You're down 35-0. What you got to lose? So we're going to hold that punt thought right there. 4th down.
High snap. Quarterback's
He's
going to
got
keep it.
it.
He's
And then
got
some.
It. Yeah.
Nice run on the play. And it's going to be a pizza in 1st and 10 for the Berea Bulldogs.
He was stopped by Margie Martin.
So a new set of downs now. Looks over, gets the play.
High snap. He's going.
He's ran the turn.
Got down back at the 35.
And that's the leader of the defense, Tristan Cromer, who was a player of the week. Tristan has really improved his skills from last year and matured as a player, too. He is pretty much the leader, they say, of the Broome Centurion defense, and that's one of the strong points for the Centurions this year is that defense coached by Toney Sullivan.
So Berea starts back on the original line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw.
Got a man in the flat.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line.
And that brings up another.
3rd down. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the other post now.
He just was getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 13, Asher Wheeler gone on the tackle.
Going to have a change of
3rd down, and the Premier Sports Lighting line to gain is across the midfield stripe down to the Centurion 47 right here. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver, looking downfield. He's got time to run. He's going to try to keep it, and he is drugged down from behind on the play. And we are
Chance Williams
going to have a tackle for loss. And that is the Upstate Property Sales. Congratulations. They're one of our sponsors of the week. They sponsor our tackles for loss, but call Stephen Garland at 864-590-8199 for any land that you want to sell or try to purchase. So quickly, our other sponsor of the week is in, and that is our punt team.
He barely got the ball out before Broome blocked it.
That our Steel Core Industrial punt team on the field.
Ball went out on the Broome 38.
So Centurions will crank it up again right now with a sugar and spice. 1st and 10.
.427 remain in the 2nd quarter.
Three receivers up top.
Got a man. Quickly brought down.
But it's a nice gain on the play. I believe that was number 8.
That was Hill. That was Xavier again on the reception.
It says incomplete pass.
Okay. They did not give him the reception.
No, they didn't.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
He's got 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 below the screen. Out of the gun. Hands off to his running back. And he gets about 4 yards. Brings up second down.
Third down.
Third down, that's
for
right.
the incomplete pass. So the Premier Sports Lighting yard to get is the 48-yard line if they want to keep this drive alive. Two receivers to each side, one back in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to.
He's got some pressure.
He's going to run. He's going to break a tackle. He's still going. He's going to break in the open.
He's got some groceries.
He's got a blocker out ahead of him. He's going to cut it back.
And he is
in the end zone. Touchdown, Centurions.
I don't see no yellow hankies either.
He was doing some zigzagging going down the field.
It was a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown run by the man called Sugar. KBB, Kamaje Brackett Brandon takes it to the house.
So Mason Dixon is getting ready to put the PAT.
The Total Industrial PAT. For all your marketing and sales needs, call Chris Simmons, 864-349-3961. PAT coming up. Kick is up, and the
good.
kick is good. So our new score on the Cleapers Construction scoreboard is the Broome Centurions 42 and the Berea Bulldogs 0. Want to take a quick look at our schedule. Coming up next week, the Broome Centurions will be right back here taking on the Woodruff Wolverines. That's always a good game every year, playing now, but the Centurions are going to be home the next 3 weeks. So we are ready to give it a kick here in the Larry's Trophies kickoff. Jonathan Hughes tees it up. And is ready to give it a wallop. It's going to be caught down at the 15-yard line, coming straight up the field, and wow.
That was number 14.
He was wrestled
Cam
down.
Scruggs.
And that was a big hit by Cam Scruggs. It's a Carolina First Insurance big hit. Again, you want to make sure you're covered against the big hits that life deals you. If you're not sure, then you need to contact Matt Fulmer with Carolina First Insurance, located right across the street from Spartanburg High School. All right, Centurions on defense. Spartan Waste defense checks in now. 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Centurions are moving up, playing a little press coverage right now. Here comes the blitz. Coming in there, and he gets hit as soon as he threw it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Good pressure then coming off the end. Trying to see who that was in the backfield. I believe that was number 24 with the pressure then. Cromer. Tristan Cromer came on a blitz from the outside from his linebacker position. Same formation, 3 up top, 1 to the bottom of the screen, 1 back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Man comes in motion this time. Ball's handed off the running back, and that's Cam Scruggs. It was in the backfield and had him, and he was able to fall forward, but good penetration by Scruggs in the backfield that time.
So that brings up 3rd down and about 6.
The Premier Sports lighting line to get is the 39-yard line, and Premier Sportings is a company that handles the lighting for sports arenas and sports events. You've seen the fancy lights at stadiums, the color lights that come on. They're the guys that put those in. Ball's thrown and caught immediately and hit hard, and I think we've got a roughing the passer, maybe back flag on the play. There is laundry on the field. Yeah. Quarterback has not gotten up yet, but he got smacked big time then.
So that's going to give Berea.
They got the first down anyway.
Yeah.
But we have a
officials timeout. And while we're waiting on the officials timeout, let's check the scoreboard around the county. Burns is up 14-0 over Wren. Bowling Springs is up 17-7 over Greer. Hannah's up 14-7 over Greenwood. Clover's still up 14-0 over Dorman. Chapman's up 15-8 over Clinton. Spartan High is up 18-6 over Riverside. Northwestern 21, Gaffney 3.
And while we've got this opportunity, I want to get an offer out there that a 1-hour massage, and I had a massage this week from Carolina Spine and Health. You can try to win that, but if you go on Facebook and you look to sign up on Facebook following a thumbs up like on Carolina Health and Spine, then you will have the opportunity of maybe getting a 1-hour massage. Hey, if it's free, give me 3. What I also mentioned while we got a little time here with some of our different things going on, I want to mention the Faces of Total Victory with Kay O'Sullivan's ministry. I know that she ministers to the female athletes here at Broome High School. FACES stands for Female Athletes and Coaches Engaged in Sports. So, again, Faces of Total Victory, we thank you for your job that you do ministering to our coaches and female athletes. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now.
Ball spotted on the 45-yard line.
Ball's handed off to running back in the backfield, and he's got a nice little hole there. Gets it down to about the 38-yard line.
He was stopped by Cam Scruggs. And number 21 was Taekwon Booker. Brings up 2nd down and got about 3. Hands off to his running back again. He gets a little bit of green.
He's going to get close. I think he might be a little bit short.
Stopped again by number 14, Cam Scruggs. I think he's going to he's 2 yards shy.
So it's 3rd down, and the Premier Sports Lighting line to get is the 25-yard line.
Broome's bringing the pressure.
And I think he got tripped up. I don't think he got the first down then. In the backfield, I'm trying to see who had initial contact. Number 52 finished it off, but I believe that was Tristan Cromer who got in there and made first contact.
And Chance finished him off. So that brings us up 4th down. They're going to try to go for it.
I would too. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Just over a minute remaining on our Spartanburg pediatric dentistry clock. And I don't think he got it.
He did not.
He did not make the first down.
No, he did not.
And trying to see who got up off the tackle then. Looks like number 9 for the Centurions with the tackle.
That was Bryson Arrowwood.
And Booker combined, and it's going to be turned over on downs now.
The Broome Centurions will take over first and 10.
And it's a sugar and spice 1st and 10. You want to stay with us at halftime tonight, that we will be having the homecoming court. That we have got all the homecoming festivities coming up. Centurions have 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Give it to J-Mac. J-Mac looks wide. He's going to try to turn the corner. He's getting hemmed in. He reverses, and he's got a whole bunch of people there and still is able to keep going.
He had number 47 in his face for Berea, and that was Jelani Bradley.
Don't think the Centurions are even going to try to run a play here.
No, we got under 10 seconds left. So, yeah, they're going to let the clock run.
Centurions up 42-0.
All right, that's the end of the first half of play from Royal Stadium.
With your halftime score is the Broome Centurions 42 on your Cleepers Construction scoreboard, the Berea Bulldogs 0. We'll be back with the halftime homecoming court here on Homecoming 2023 at Royal Stadium in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind, we will start the halftime ceremony shortly to announce the homecoming queen of 2023.
It's hard to keep up there doing this. I'm going to go yell at one of my former students. That's some fresh popcorn. I just smell it.
We are waiting for the homecoming festivities to get started here in just a minute. I want to take an opportunity right now to look at all of our sponsors. That we appreciate our sponsors and all they do. You can see them listed right there. I'm trying to see. I think they're marching the homecoming court out right now.
Yeah, they'll be crowning some young lady tonight.
Again, while we're waiting right now, for those of you that tuned in late today, that broadcasting the game tonight with heavy hearts, that my honorary homecoming queen was my little buddy, my furry granddaughter Penny, that she was we called her Chiweenie, that she was a Chihuahua dachshund. She's 18 years old.
Hey.
And she passed away right before the time for me to come broadcast the game. So she is my honorary homecoming queen tonight. She will be missed. She was my little buddy and love her. But we're going to get down now to the homecoming for the Centurions right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
welcome to the Broome High School 2023 homecoming ceremonies. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We would like to start off our halftime show by recognizing our special guest. When your class is recognized, please stand. Welcome home, members of the class of 2013. Michelle Lawrence. And it is number 14 is Miss Kamari Aaliyah Martin.
That's all we're getting.
Daughter of Willie Martin Jr. and Ashley Lewis. She is sponsored by Xavier Hill and is escorted tonight by her father. And it is number 14, Miss Kamari Aaliyah Martin. And it is number 15 is Miss Yoneris Martinez. Daughter of Amaris Echevarria. She is sponsored by John Wilkins and escorted tonight by her mother. And it is number 15, Miss Yoneris Martinez. And it is number 16, is Miss Ezra Michelle Lawrence. Daughter of Leticia Norris. He is sponsored by Darren Cook and is escorted tonight by her uncle. Daughter of Will and Jessica Teaster. She is sponsored by Stephen Odell and is escorted tonight by her father.
We apologize that we may be having some sound issues picking up the sound from the PA system we were trying to bring in.
And it is number 20 is Miss Odessa Allen Tinsley. Daughter of Harry Harvey. He is sponsored by Brandon Holland and escorted tonight by her brother, Orion Tinsley. And it is number 20, Miss Odessa Allen Tinsley. And candidate number 21 is Miss Anaya D'Amico Walker. Daughter of Denise and Star Walker. She is sponsored by Micah Hill and is escorted tonight by her father. And it is number 21, Miss Anaya D'Amico Walker. We would like to welcome back the 2022 Homecoming Queen, Miss Emily Winstead. Emily is currently a student and softball player at USC Union, where she is majoring in nursing with hopes of becoming a CRNA. Our proud bearer tonight is Hunter Sloan Cooksey. Hunter is the son of Chad and Liz Cooksey, who is a teacher and volleyball coach at Broome High School. The flower bearer tonight is Miss Greenlee Sky Painter. Greenlee is the daughter of Joshua and Melanie Painter, who is a math teacher at Broome High School. We would also like to thank our local florist, Daisy Aday, for the beautiful flowers for tonight. And now, let's welcome the principal of Broome High School, Mr. Rodney Brewer. Grace. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for. The runner-up for the 2023 Homecoming Queen is Miss Jamila Brackett. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The 2023 Broome High School Homecoming Queen is Miss Kamari. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the 2023 Homecoming Court one more round of applause.
And there it is. There is your homecoming court for this year. Congratulations to all these young ladies for this is something that I always remember. And for the young men, I'm sure they're proud of having their lady, the football players that sponsored them tonight too. That was a nice memory. We're about 3 minutes away from getting this party started. Right now, your halftime score is the Broome Centurions who lead the Berea Bulldogs by a score of 42-0. And I believe Alan Knight has got us some scores around the area on our Cleepers Construction scoreboard now.
All right, at the half, we've got Burns up 21-0 over Wren. We got Broome Springs 24-7 over Greer. At the half, T.L. Hannah's up 14-7 over Greenwood. Chapman is up 15-8 over Clinton at the half. Woo, this is a shocker. It just refreshed on me here. Oh, where'd it go? It was Clover over Dorman. Well, what happened to the score? (21-7) Clover over Dorman. Right now at the half. Westside is beating Malden 35-10. Chesney is losing to Woodruff 13-7. Wade Hampton is up 14-10 over Blue Ridge. Spartanburg 28-6 over Riverside. Belton Honeyapad 31, Emerald 7. Just trying to get you the Northwestern 35, Gaffney 3.
All righty, man. My daughter Katie is telling me in the truck we're trying to get our sound readjusted after trying to adjust it for halftime. It was a little bit too high. It's kind of like that porridge with Goldilocks there. It's either it's too hot, too cold, or just right. So we are looking for that to get our porridge right here. That we are about 3 minutes. They've added 3 minutes back on the clock right now till we start our game back on our official Spartanburg Pediatrics dentistry clock We're now going to set it at 3 minutes, or actually 2 minutes and 40 seconds now is what they're giving us to try to get this game players warmed up and get them back ready to go again. So,
in the second half, shall we see some personnel changes on the Broome side?
Well, I think you might, and I don't know as much as what they'll do. Last year when Broome played Berea at Berea, it was 49-0 at the half. Broome was up. And Broome did not play a JV game that week, so Coach Fleming took all the JVs and let them play the whole second half with no starters playing in the second half. Well, Berea still doesn't have a JV team, but Broome played and beat Bowling Springs JVs yesterday. So they got a game in this week, but I think you may see a lot of backups or players maybe that don't know, that maybe play offense, play some on defense, or vice versa, just to try to get them some reps and work in at seeing if they can get just a little action there, building on.
That's always good because of the fact, I mean, these guys work just as hard as the starters do in spring practice and at regular practice. So, yeah, I mean, I love to see them get out there and hit and throw and enjoy themselves.
Well, you know, the thing about it, too, is that Brackett Brannon has thrown the ball more tonight than he has thrown all year. They've worked on the passing game. But that means J-Max probably carried the ball less than 5 times tonight.
Yeah.
You might want to get him a little bit of work in the second half, though, because he's had very few carries. And I know Broome looked at the opportunity tonight of maybe working a little bit on their passing game in a game situation right now. So, you know, what I always told my players is don't look at the clock or scoreboard. Don't worry about it. Let's play 1 quarter at a time. Try to win each quarter and let the chips fall where they may.
That's right.
And that's what they need to do is they can't concentrate on, you know, what the score is right now. They need to go out and play as if it were 0-0 and go from there, though. So, Coach Toney, I believe you used to have that same philosophy also, didn't you?
Hey, absolutely there, Coach. And I was just thinking there, you know, with the score the way it is, I don't know if both coaches are going to agree just more or less let the clock run, you know, instead of what they normally do by stopping the clock.
I hadn't thought about that, but yeah. That helped me tonight on our Spartanburg Pediatrics dentistry. I'm keeping my clock right. Well, I have to keep setting my clock here. But, yep, officials out there talking right now. Again, I saw something I have never seen before where our officials tonight gathered in prayer before the ball game out there on the field, though, and that was something that I was impressed with. Again, let's take a quick look again while we can of our sponsors for the games tonight. And for all of our games this season, we have Kleeper Construction, Pizza Inn, D2 Power Sports, by the Broome Athletic Booster Club, by Carolina Spine and Health, by the Sugar and Spice, Spartanburg Waste, Premier Sports Lighting, Total Industrial, Carolina First Insurance, Steel Core Industrial and Welding Supply, Upstate Properties and Sales Incorporated, Larry's Trophies, Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry, Concoction Ministries, and Faces of Total Victory. I'll get that out in just a minute. And while we got a chance to, congratulations that our players or sponsors of the week are Upstate Property Sales and Steel Core Industrial and Welding Supplies. I think we're ready to get back underway. Coach Toney, you got the camera geared up, and let's get ready to play some football.
All righty, yeah. There goes number 31, ready to put it in the air.
That's Jonathan Hughes. Kicks it right down to about the 17-yard line.
Boom.
Wow, boom. And what a way to start the second half with a big hit of the game so far that we've had several. The Carolina First Insurance, big hit. Again, make sure you are covered on the big hits in life. For the accidents or property damage, see Matt Fulmer if you are not sure if you are covered. All righty, here we go. Spartan Waste defense on the field.
Berea comes out with that twin receiver set, one back in the backfield. Hands off to his running back.
Boom! There is another big hit. It's another Carolina First Insurance. So, and Coach Toney, you're right. We are playing with a running clock. I just noticed that looking over.
Yeah. I tell you what, old Cam Scruggs come up from his position and lowered it on that player from Berea.
Cam Scruggs will lower the timber on you. Dropping back to pass. Pass is going to be over the head of the receiver. Third down right there. Troy Agnew on the coverage for the Centurions, and it's going to bring up third down. And about 7 yards to go on the Premier Sports Lighting line to get is about the 36-yard line. Three receivers to the bottom, one up top.
Hands it off to his running back, trying to get some grass, but he is brought down by, once again, number 14, Mr. Cam Scruggs.
And he had some help from Big D.T. Thompson. And so it's going to be a punting situation, the Steel Core Industrial and Welding Supply. For all of your industrial and welding needs, go by and see Brandon Coates. I think Brandon was celebrating homecoming this week. I think he was having a get-together. So the punt team on the field now for Berea. And he gets it off quick, and it's going to be an end-over-end kick that's going to roll.
It's going to roll dead about.
And it's picked up. He didn't let it die. Everybody just stopped. And so that was Suber said, hey, if y'all going to forget about me, I think I'm going to pick it up and run with it.
So that means Broome will take on the field 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
Again, the Spartanburg Dentistry, Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry clock is running. We got 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's not halftime. I need to get that fixed. Sorry about that. Got a lot going on tonight. Got a lot on my mind.
Going past, got the guy in the flat. He's got some greenery, and he's up to a pizza inn.
1st and 10. Alan, I got a question for you from one of our viewers tonight. Wants to know how you get a possum out from under a rock. They're waiting on an answer.
What you need to do is to, well, we'll get back to that in a minute. 3 receivers, ball's handed off, and he runs right up the middle. That was Preston.
And Stephen.
There's a pancake.
There's a pancake. Stephen O'Dell. That's my boy Shrek there. Stephen O'Dell just pancaked little number 22.
Sure
Hey, he's doing, I guess, blame me if you want to, but I said I was a former offensive line coach. You block till you hear the whistle.
That's right.
And he did that, and that's why the referee didn't throw the flag. But how do you get a possum out from under a rock?
You put cat food out in front of the rock. They'll come for it.
You don't poke him with a stick.
No, you don't poke him with a stick.
Bracket Brandon's still pulling people.
He's still chugging along.
And I think he may be close to the first down.
It is. It is another.
Pizza Inn, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. So, our mystery person that asked the question, he said you put cat food out there to get it out. Keep those questions coming.
That's right.
With the score like 49-0 here, you got to have a few things here. Ball's
Nice
given.
snap.
Now he throws it complete. Nice play action pass in, and that looks like number 1 on the
It
reception.
is.
Stephen O'Dell's got him another pancake.
Hey, there's 2 pancakes. Pancake with syrup on top of it.
Holy cow. Big 77.
2nd down and 5.
Stephen was the offensive player of the week last week against with that offensive line opened up the holes for two running backs, a quarterback and a running back, to rush for almost 500 yards. So let's give those guys a big hand. J-Mac with the ball. He's running right up the middle.
And he's going to get stopped.
But he got about 4 yards or more before he got stopped. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 3 to go.
That was Tony Mack for Berea trying to bring him down, but could.
All right. The Premier Sports Lighting Line to get is down inside the 10, I believe. It looks like it, right around the 10.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and about 3 yards to go.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
On the
Making
option
the
look
roll.
right now, Brackett Brandon's got it. He's going to turn it up. He's got the 1st down, and he's going to rumble down to about the 4-yard line.
And that'll bring up another.
Pizza in, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. Again, they're going to spot it back at the 5, but it's still a 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5.
Under 5 to go.
Clock running. They're playing with a running clock to get this game over with. Ball's given to J-Mac. No, he's got it. He's got a man open and he couldn't quite get there. He couldn't step into it because he was being pressured. Good sportsmanship by Berea. Big number 60 for Berea helped KBB. Kamaje Brackett Brandon up, though. You like seeing that. The kids are not getting mad and pouting because they're getting beat bad, that they still displaying that sportsmanship. 2nd goal from the 5. Ball goes way over the head of the center. Brackett Brandon picks it up on the run. He's going to throw it. He's got a man open. Touchdown. Centurions. Touchdown. Centurions are on the board again, and I'm sure that is how the Centurions screwed that one up. What we got?
Come back. We got a hanky on the field. We got some dirty laundry.
Okay.
I just happened to see a man in stripes standing there.
Something took place in the end zone. Was it after the play? Will the Carolina Spine and Health? Stephen Odell is being pushed back by somebody there that he's not real happy about something that took place. I hadn't seen a flag yet, though.
Coach, looked like it was
in the end zone.
Ineligible receiver.
Yeah, that's what he's. Ineligible receiver.
White hat.
Okay, so hold that touchdown. Great play then.
So a 2nd down and goal.
Okay, going to back that one up. We're going to have to take our Carolina Spine and Health people off the board for a minute. For time being, 2nd down and goal now. Ball back around the 10. J-Mac's got it, trying to turn the corner.
And
we got laundry
on
again.
the field, yeah.
And I think you're going to.
That's coming back.
So that one's going to come back. Coach Toney, a situation like the official sometimes kind of looks for extra stuff.
And a 2nd hanky.
Oh, I saw another parachute come flying up.
So we're going to have 2 calls here. Getting a little chippy. Or are they down there deciding whether they're going to go to Pizza Inn tonight and have some pizza before going home?
Pizza Inn or going to Sugar and Spice.
Oh, Sugar and Spice. Well, what time is it? Nope. Sugar and Spice.
It's 9 o'clock.
They're closed.
Okay. Let's see what we got an official timeout right now.
Oh, boy. No. Broome just called
Broome
it.
called timeout. That it could be multiple penalties. This could end up being a 25 to 30-yard penalty on Broome.
Hold. They called the first one. Hold on Broome. Dead ball, foul, Broome.
Okay, so that's going to be at least a 25-yard penalty.
No offsetting penalty.
No, Coach Fleming's not happy right now with his team losing their composure. There's no need to be doing that. This ball's going to be spotted.
Way back to Packlet.
All the way to Packlet, yes.
About the 35-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 35. So the ball will be marked off, but I know everybody wants to have a good time. It's homecoming, but guys, you got to stay focused right here. You can't lose your focus and start losing your cool doing things that you have no business trying to do.
All right, so 2nd down and halfway back to Packlet. We got the clock rolling.
After the penalty, it will be first 2nd and goal at the 35-yard line.
Wow. What do you run 2nd and goal from the 35?
I'd rub my rosaries.
Screen pass to J-Mac. Here we go. See if he's got blockers out in front of him.
He's spinning. He's twirling.
He's going to get down. He gets it down to the 22. He gained 13 on the play.
So it's 3rd down.
Third down, and the premier sports lighting line to get is the end zone. Ball's on the 22.
This is two down territory for Broome.
That'll make it 3rd and goal on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, need to make sure cooler heads prevail because you got a big rival game coming up next Friday night with the Woodruff Wolverines coming to town.
Don't need to do something silly and get somebody ejected or something like that. I think it's just running mouths is what may be going on. Got a man wide open.
And he was met.
He's down to the 1. That was number 1 on the reception.
Yep, and that's Grayson Bradley. He was met by number 35. That was Ryan Jones.
Again, 4th down.
And inches.
That'll make it 4th and goal on the 2-yard line.
4th and goal for the Centurions.
High snap.
J-Mac, touchdown, Centurions.
He went up. He went in untouched.
And again, J-Mac's in the house again tonight. It is a Carolina Spine and Health touchdown.
That 2nd and goal from the 45 didn't really hurt the Centurions too much.
No, it just burned a little bit of time, I believe. So the Centurions now own for the Total Industrial, PAT. Snap and the kick is up, and the kick is
good.
Good. So the Centurions now on your Kleeper Construction scoreboard lead by the score of 49-0. And we have 2 minutes and 36 seconds on my clock left to go in the 3rd quarter on the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry. That's a mouthful. Austin, why can't you make it simpler on that with not getting me all tongue-tied here? So, we're ready for the kickoff now. And Austin's probably saying it's not my fault because you're the one that came up with the thing to sponsor. That's one of Coach Toney's boys, though, so leave it to Coach Toney's boys.
Right. We want to make sure, we give proper recognition to the endorsement because I could break it down to SPD, but we'll go to.
All right, Jonathan Hughes is ready to put the ball back in the air again.
And it's going to be caught at about the 17-yard line.
He's looking for grass. He's got some. He's spinning. He's finally brought down.
All righty. It's going to be a Spartan Waste defensive series coming on now for the Centurion defense.
Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. Clock still running. Soon to be under 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
All righty, here we go.
Twin set. One back in the backfield. Out of the gun is Berea. Got his man in motion. Oh,
we got motion. Somebody moved up front there.
Like the right side of Berea's offensive line was moving.
The D2 Power Sports flag on the play.
So that's going to back up Berea 5 yards closer to Cowpens.
So it's now 1st and 15.
Switching around some of the personnel. This time going with 3 receivers to his left, one to his right.
Yeah, got trips left.
Hands off to his running back, and he's just swarmed.
Cam Scruggs, Bulldogs. Cam Scruggs got pancaked. That's what happened then. I saw the wrong person, but number 50, I think, is trying to pull a Stephen Odell there.
Yeah, that was DT on the stop. So that brings up 2nd down and still halfway to Cowpens. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter action.
Dropping back to pass, fires one, intercepted by the Centurions. As Casey would say with him, Coach Toney.
He may go to the house.
He's going down to the 4-yard line. That is The man right there, that is Tristan Cromer.
Yep.
So it's a turnover then.
And it brings up a
Pete Sand 1st and 10 for the Centurions, and the Sugar and Spice offense comes on the field right here.
ball spotted on the
4.
4-yard line.
Here we go. This could be the final play of the quarter right here. Centurions have put in the backups right here. Number 22 is the the running back now. And number 1 is the quarterback.
So that's Grayson Bradley.
Has moved from one of the receiver positions to he is the backup quarterback.
And 22 is Derek Martin. So that's the end of the third.
All righty. So that's going to bring us to the end of the quarter here. Brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
So while we're taking a break in action, just a few scores. Burns is up 21-0 over Wren in the third. Bowling Springs up 24-7 over Greer in the third. Clover up 21-7 over Dorman third quarter.
So we're taking that long walk to the opposite end of the field tonight. Again, quick quarter there with the running clock. And we are getting lined up to go again right here.
So we got number 1 now, Grayson Bradley in his quarterback.
They've already started the clock. The ball's
Over his head.
That's one thing they're not going to be happy with is the quarterback exchange from the center tonight. That we've had several errant snaps back in the backfield right now.
So that's a loss back to the 15-yard line, so that's 2nd and goal.
I'm sure the Centurions will be trying to get this issue corrected. Three receivers up top. Ball's thrown and dropped.
It.
Again, I'm sure what Coach Fleming's going to say when you guys, some of you younger guys are getting your chance to play, don't go in there. It used to make me mad sometimes when you would put the players in off the bench and they'd go out there and just goof around. And that's when it would be time to yank them out and put the starters in and say, hey, if you're not going to play harder or any better than this, then you don't deserve. You're getting a chance. Make the best of your time.
Is that before or after you break the clipboard?
That was usually after. Or maybe all at the same time. There's a running back. He's going to tiptoe up to the line, and he's going to get wrestled down for no gain on the play. Matter of fact, it probably is going to end up being a loss on the play.
Yep, 4th down.
And that's our sponsor of the week, Upstate Property Sales. And Stephen Garland, 4th down now. Centurions are going to try a field goal.
Yeah.
This is something, and you say, why are you doing it up 49-0? Because you may have to play a game this year where you need this to win at the end of the game.
That's right.
So it is a total industrial field goal attempt by the Centurions.
Wait a minute, we got timeout. Berea.
Okay. Are they? We're going to run they're going to run the clock during the timeout. Wow.
No, he stopped it.
No, he stopped it. Okay. We're going to let ours catch back up with the other one. So,
Somebody's knocking. Should we let them in?
Someone's knocking at the door. All righty.
All right, let's see here.
Again, while we've got this timeout right here, we want to mention the break in the action, the Art to Hearts, that Bill Cox is celebrating 50 years of doing his Art to Heart presentations. Has been sidelined this week as he came down with COVID, but will hope to be back out there shortly with his ministries going on.
All right, wind the play clock.
High snap again.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
Good. So Mason Dixon connects on the play. How far was that field goal?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. About 40, according to my measurements. Now, you know my measurements can be off.
Okay, so our new score on the Kleeper Construction scoreboard is the Broome Centurions extend their lead to the score of 52-0. And we'll be back with the Larry's Trophies kickoff here in just a minute. Again, while we've got another quick break in the action right now, just want to mention another one of our break of the action sponsors with the Faces of Total Victory right here with Kay O'Sullivan, the ministry to the college and high school female athletes. Again, does a great job. I'm proud of her. She's my sister. And here is the kickoff.
He's going to look to get the corner. He's being chased. And he finally tripped over his own self.
So, the...
Oh, got a cramp.
Let's see, we're going to call timeout on cramp or referee stopping the clock now.
Yeah, official timeout. For
you want it to run, but you can't. If somebody's down for 8 minutes with a cramp, you can't sit there and...
No. So that's number 14.
Cam Scruggs.
Cam Scruggs, yeah.
Getting him off.
Pretty quick.
Off the field.
I understand those cramps. Oh, do I understand those cramps.
How do you solve a cramp?
Mustard.
Okay. And we ruled out pickle juice. Does not do it anymore. No more pickle juice.
No, mustard.
Dr. Knight over here has...
Well, I learned that the hard way with dialysis.
Oh, okay.
Because in the very first, you get... And back to action, he hands off. We'll talk about that later. He hands off to his running back. He gets some room. He almost... there he is. He had to drop the pole. A gain of 8.
Next week, the Centurions will be home against the Woodruff Wolverines. I will venture to say right now, I think it will be a much closer game than this one tonight.
Right now, Woodruff is being beat by Chesney. Incomplete pass. Right now the score is Woodruff 20, Chesney 7. I had it wrong. Woodruff's beating Chesney tonight. So third down's 2. Clock still running.
The Premier Sports Lighting line to get is the 35-yard line. They need 2. Ball handed off in the backfield.
Trying to turn the corner, and
he does, and he gets the first down.
Brought down by number 8, Xavier Hill.
Ball's on the Berea 37.
And I will say this right now. I know it's homecoming, everybody's happy, but it does get frustrating sometimes when I see some of the comments by our people out there that all they want to do is say negative things like turn the camera and stuff like that. You're getting what you pay for. It doesn't cost you anything to watch these games. We're doing the best we can. So I don't really, if we irritate you that much, do you want to point out all the negative things we do, then maybe, Blue Blood's the zone. And that is my soapbox right now. It just gets frustrating how we're working our tails off here, and some people just want to complain about everything.
Pass was over the intended receiver's head, so second down and 10.
Under 7 minutes to go in the game now. Clock running. We're playing with a running clock right now. 52-0 is your score. Ball's handed off to running back number 1, and he's running hard. He's going to get it out to about the 43-yard line.
Stopped by Xavier Hill and
Booker.
So that brings up a...
Where's the yard marker? All right, third down. I see it now. Third down at about 5.
Yep.
The Premier Sports Lighting line to make is the 47-yard line.
3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 below. Got a man in motion.
Almost snapped it away from him. Hands it to the running back. He's going to scoot hard. He's lost his hat, so they're blowing the play dead right there.
It looks like he's a yard shy.
But again, that's something you do in that situation for the safety of the player.
Yeah.
That, you know, I'm sure he's saying, I had the first down, kept going, but if somebody had tackled you down the field without that protection of your helmet, it could have caused big injury.
So we got 4th and 1 now.
Berea going for it, trailing 52-0. Ball's given to the running back in the backfield. He's going to get the first down. The Pete send 1st and 10 out to about the 49-yard line.
Number 21, Taekwondo Booker, and number 50, Jalen Austin on the tackle.
On the Spartan Pediatric Dentistry time right now, we got 5 minutes, clock running.
They'll make a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Join the No Cavity Club with Austin Birch. And if you have not scheduled your cleaning or updates there, call Austin Birch at 864-699-9193.
Berea just gained 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
And 4:30, clock running. Big number 73 for the Centurions checks out of the game. Centurions playing everybody tonight.
That was Trenton Davis.
Dropping back to pass. New quarterback in the game. He slings one. Did he catch that or trap it? Officials are saying no. Incomplete pass.
Well, I thought it was incomplete, but they're moving it up there.
Now they're going to have to move it back. The down marker man went, but the chain gang didn't go. All this time, clock still running.
Who is the new quarterback for Berea?
Number 11.
Number 11. That's Jay Williams, sophomore.
Okay. We'll be going down to the field immediately following the game tonight to get comments from Coach Lynn Fleming.
Got a man in motion. Hands it off to his running back. He gets a little room.
A nice effort there. He's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, spotted on the 40-yard line.
So move the chains. It's a Pete Sand 1st and 10.
Number 80, Xavier Hill, number 21, Taekwondo Booker on the tackle.
Booker on the tackle for the Centurions.
Clock still running. Under 3 minutes to go in the game.
And your Kleeper Construction scoreboard reads the Centurions are out front by the score of 52-0. Next week, Woodruff will be in town. Quick pass is going to be complete to number 5. He's going to be slammed out of bounds
by number 7, and that is Charles Smith.
Okay. Again, a lot of new names and new jerseys out there. These guys, this is their chance to shine. They come to practice every day and work hard, so good to see them get out there and get some exposure and get to play. Been a total team victory tonight. Ball handed off to the running back, and he's going to be hit down at the 29-yard line.
That was number 21 on the stop for Broome.
And it's going to be enough for another Pete Sand 1st and 10.
That was Taquan Booker.
Centurions, I think, right now are really trying to – they don't want to give up a score this late in the game. See if the defense tightens up now. Ball handed off to the running back.
He's got a little bit of room.
He's got some room.
He's
breaking tackles, missed tackles. That's another thing Coach Sullivan not going to be pleased with. Some of these younger guys that are missing the tackles, and it's going to be a first down. Is it 1st and goal now?
1st and goal, yes, on the 10-yard line.
Big number 73 checks back in for the Centurions.
Out comes number 71, giving it off to his running back. He gets down to about the 5-yard line.
1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. Second and goal.
It'll be second and goal on the 5-yard line.
We got a timeout called.
This timeout is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Stop by the Booster Club concession stand for a good old grilled cheeseburger or hot dog, or go by the merchandise stand to get the latest in Centurion apparel. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School.
Want to mention my other furry granddaughter, the Cox Sports Broadcasting Zoomy mascot. They are zooming up and down the field, though. Again, she's visiting with me this weekend and love having her there. And as I mentioned earlier, we lost our 18-year-old little Dachshund Chihuahua, Penny, today. That she passed away right before I came to the game. So I've had a heavy heart tonight bringing you all the action, though. But she is my honorary homecoming queen tonight on Homecoming 2023. Back to action. Here we go.
Second down and goal. Ball spotted on the 5-yard line. Less than a minute to go.
Got something. Coach Fleming's out there with one of the players from right there. From what was that?
I don't know.
He was talking to the official and one of the players had a man wide open and missed him. Quarterback's holding his head.
I have a feeling that's one of his favorite players. He's been holding out all season.
Okay, it is. It was. That's his little man. There's the man out there.
That's right.
The secret weapon, number 85 for the Centurions.
And that is Chandler Lee.
Chandler Lee gets in the ball game for a play right there. Chandler comes to Pizza Inn, and I gave him a player of one of the free pizza things, though, so he showed everybody his award there, though. So good to see him. Everybody has played tonight, even right. Chandler. That's big.
Right. Yes. 35 seconds. Third and goal for Berea.
See what they dial up right here. Ball's handed back, throw back to the quarterback. He's open. Touchdown, Berea.
Quarterback throwback.
Quarterback throwback. And Berea is on the scoreboard. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
With 29.5 seconds left to go. PAT up.
It's time now for the total industrial, PAT, and field goals. The sales and marketing company by Chris Simmons. Kick is up, and the kick is no good.
All righty. 30 seconds.
So we'll be back here. We've got the kickoff coming up. Again, want to take a look again quickly at the upcoming schedule. Woodruff at home next week. The following week, Travelers Rest will be in town. Then the Centurions will go on the road to Blue Ridge, take a week off, and then come back and play Carolina at home and Chapman away. It's hard to believe that this is the midpoint of the season, the fifth game of the year, that we are winding this thing down.
Would Berea try an onside kick here or just give it a wallop?
Onside kick, what the heck? You need to practice it in a game. You practice it in practice, but let's try it against somebody else.
All righty. And that's what we're going to do. Fielded by number 58.
Wow, boy, he got tackled pretty hard then.
And that was Levi Bishop. So Broome will take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line.
I don't think Broome's even going to run a play right here.
No.
But this good clock's going to run out.
Yeah.
It's clicking down right now. Officials are calling timeout. Did Broome, I believe Broome, we're going to let the clock run out right here. Hold on.
Well, they got it stopped.
Centurions have put number 85 back in again, that wide receiver. He's lined up out here. I think that's what they were wanting to do, is get him one more play in. Victory right here, formation. Okay. Trying to see right there what they're explaining to the coach or something. I don't know.
No, he's taking timeout.
Okay.
Why?
It could be a situational thing right here. That it may be that Broome may be running a play to number 85. You could see a chance for maybe him to get a chance to score tonight. We might see some history tonight.
So they're talking to Coach Fleming now.
I think we're going to see something special happen here right now in this last play of the game. Especially, let's see if number 85 for the Centurions lines up in the backfield. He's getting ready, yeah. He's going to running back. I think we're going to see something very special that you don't ever see in a high school real game right here.
No, you don't. And he's got the whole student body standing at the fence cheering him on.
This is going to be something really big right here.
The student body are chanting his name, Chandler. All right. Wind the play clock. Ball gets handed off to number 85. He's gone. He's going.
He could go all the way.
He's got grass. He's got grass all the way.
Boy, he's got it down to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Centurions! What a way to finish homecoming 2023. What a great run.
Great run for Chandler.
And what a class act by the team and coach from Berea tonight. What a special moment for the game right here.
Yep.
And your final score is going to be 58-0, but I've seen a lot of good things that have happened tonight.
Yeah. 58-6.
58-6. I'm sorry. So that's your final score. The teams go over and exchange hands. We're going to be with you here next week as the Woodruff Wolverines take over. That's going to wrap it up. For me, I'm headed to the field. I'm going to leave you with Barry and Allen.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up real quick ourselves here. So, great game. A lot of learning has to be done on both teams. Some mistakes. But, you know, like we said, we're midway through the season. So, looking at scores around the county. In the fourth quarter, Burns is up 21-0 over Wren. Hannah's up 38-7 over Greenwood. Bowling Springs 24, Greer 14. Clover 28, Dorman 13. Moving on down. Chapman 15, Clinton 8. And I think that's about all that I see going on tonight. Well, another good game there, Coach.
You're right there, Alan. The Centurions really started out on fire, and they ended up on fire also with a 58-6 victory over the Berea Bulldogs.
Yep, so we're going to have an interesting game next week when the Wolverines come into town. Right now they're beating Chesney, so both teams will be coming off a win. So.
And, you know, that is one of the big-time rival games of the of Spartanburg County, too. So I expect a big following from Woodruff to be here, as well as one for the homestanding Broome High School Centurions.
That's right. I remember vividly standing in what we used to call the dog pan at Willie Varner Stadium.
That's right.
And cold weather, rain, and all that stuff.
That's correct.
They were that was brutal back in the days. But it's always nice to be back in the press box. My first time back here in 7 years. Still trying to get my rhythm, so please excuse me, folks. Trying to get back into it after being gone for so long. But, you know, I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. Calling high school football. It has,
and, you know, and just like, you know, Coach Cox mentioned, you know, after tonight, you know, half the season's over, so you know, regular season play. So
yeah.
So we just wait and see what happens. But the Centurions are certainly going on all cylinders right now.
That's right.
They've got a nucleus of doing an outstanding job for this this past season.
Yep. So hopefully everybody can stay healthy. So far, we've had very few injuries, if any,
the
Broome team. So if
I tell you what, you know, the last 2 or 3 Friday nights, you know, the weather has been excellent for high school football.
It has, and it's supposed to be all weekend, and hopefully all next week. We'll enjoy some beautiful fall weather. I'm ready for it. I was getting tired.
Well, I believe the first day of fall is
next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yep.
September 23rd.
Yep, it sure is. So that's my favorite season of the year. I like it when it cools down and gets comfortable. I like spring too, but I don't like it too hot, and I don't like it too cold.
That's right, just in betwixt there. You're right.
I like it like Goldilocks. I like it just right. So with that being said, we're going to leave you with the is this your camera? Nope, his main one. They are playing the alma mater now, so we're going to leave you with that. It's been a pleasure again, Coach Toney.
Well, enjoy working with you and Coach Cox both this evening.
Having you sandwiched between us, trying to keep everything going. I mean, it got confusing there for a while with all the, you know, fast scoring and moving the ball real quick. So we'll pack it up, unpack it next Friday, and start all over.
That's right. We'll tee it up again.
That's right. So from the coach, Dick Cox, I'm standing beside Barry Toney. I'm Alan Knight back in the booth. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy it. I know I am, and we'll be back.
Hey, that's right. Enjoy all those a big day tomorrow. You know, college football. I'll be watching games from 12 o'clock noon for lunch all the way to midnight.
Who did your team play?
Well, you know, I'm a Clemson Tiger man.
Oh, you are.
Florida Atlantic, and I pull for the LSU Tigers too. They kick off at 12 noon and start Vegas against Mississippi State.
Well, the Carolina
Gamecocks at 3:30.
Between the hedges.
Between the hedges,
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Oh yeah.
I've been to Athens. That's a beautiful place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, between the hedges is always a tough place. And right now, Georgia's clicking on all cylinders, and hopefully Carolina will be clicking on all cylinders, and they'll make it into a good game.
Hopefully it'll be a super game. That's right.
I hope so. 3:30. There's going to be a lot of good games around tomorrow. So.
And hopefully I'll be able to watch most of my games since I got my cable up and running now.
Oh, yeah.
Since cable and Disney, they
finally
got rid of their little spat there.
They finally kissed and made
that's
up.
Right. Yep.
I was so glad to see that. Get that email going, finally.
Hey, that's right.
But luckily, this one's on. Carolina game's on CBS, so those who still have ATTU version Dish or Direct
that's
still
right.
can't see it. So
That's right.
sorry about that. All righty. So while the Coach Cox is down on the field, I'm going to cut us off. I know you're getting tired of listening to us ramble around. So you have a good weekend and a good night. And from all of us here at Cox Sports Broadcasting, we'll